Well, the state voted 89, state lawmakers from the House voted 89 to 56 to preserve the state's state of emergency declaration until April 15th. And by doing so, also preserving tens of millions of dollars each month in federal aid. Now, of course, lawmakers will debate on whether they want to extend some of the governor's executive orders. It's expected that Republicans and Democrats will generally find consensus on about 9 of 11 of those executive orders, but there are 2 that should spark some fierce debate. The most controversial, of course, masks in school. State reps gaveling into the House chamber Thursday to vote on a slate of expiring executive orders, including school masks. The House Republican leader invoking the words of the governor of Florida.
None of this has anything to do with science. And I think, as Governor DeSantis said, this has more to do about political science than real science. It is an absolute joke to think that these masks that are falling off their faces half the day because they don't even fit are providing any level of protection.
Democrats fired back.
They have a handful of members who think that the COVID-19 vaccine puts a chip in your arm. So I don't really follow their lead on science either.
Here's the way it could work. Masks stay on until February 28th. Then lawmakers could either shift the power to the commissioners of the Departments of Public Health and Education or to the local school districts. Republicans opposing both ideas.
The time has come for our children to get back to a normal life.
But Democrats say the decision is more nuanced than just saying, my body, my choice.
I don't think that certain public health measures can be solely left to parents when what your decision does could impact others.
Republicans also voiced their concerns about a provision to waive the 180-day school requirement and allow for up to 5 days to be designated as COVID relief days for use during an outbreak or staff shortage.
To just carte blanche allow districts to cancel school days because they want to, even if it's for COVID, we have to have a deeper conversation.
And Democrats concede they're willing to have that conversation.
We've heard complaints, so there'll be a tweak to that. We're going to caucus it. There's probably some language that may work a little better for everybody.
Now, it's also worth noting here that 3 Democrats broke rank, voting with Republicans not to extend the state of emergency. It's also worth noting that by extending the state of emergency, it does not give Governor Lamont any additional power. The power, instead of being with the executive branch, has been transferred back to the legislative branch. As for how long the debate on the executive orders may continue, all I can say is that I was told lawmakers would be ordering dinner. Republicans say they will be offering at least 1 amendment, possibly more. And coming up on the news at 5, I'll dive deeper into the controversial executive order about nursing homes and explain why some Republicans say that it could put some of our state's most vulnerable people at risk. For now, we're live outside the state capitol in Hartford. Matt Caron, Fox 61 News.